Welcome to Reflective 23 Designs. Let's see what's going on today.
This is, I don't know if you want to call it an unboxing or whatever. Yeah, it's this strapping here. Talked about this stuff before. It's here's the Velcro wire tie, pretty much put around wires and stuff. I should give you an example. Here's one, it's in gray. But yeah, it's just like on this power supply that I have for a ring light. This right here, it's the same thing. So, what's nice about this is it doesn't go anywhere, and if you need to tie the wire up, of course, you got the little bit thing gets in the way, it seems like a little bit, but they also, some manufacturers include this on, on the wire too. Shame they don't, more of them don't include it though. But I know it's a cost thing, because it would just end up costing somebody money. So, yeah, I always have this plugged in usually, but I figure I'd just use this as an example, since it has the gray on it. So I'll get this tied up here and nice and neat, and then get the undone, slide it down. That's what's nice also too, it can be adjusted a little bit there, and then there we go. So there, that's ready to go. And then here I got black ones, so but like I said, I do have a strap of the gray. They call this one gray and black, even though this is like more of a darker gray on that side, and then this all black one. So as you can see, it's pretty much all black. So these are the original straps I would have for this. So they're basically, it's a black Velcro wire tie, or so I call it black, Velcro strapping. But yeah, I got a whole pack of these. So it's like, I was going to like say it's really unboxing. Well, I couldn't say because it did come in a box, a pretty big box though for this little bit. But it's 100 packs. It's a 1/2 inch by 8 inch Velcro. It's a Velcro brand is what they call it. Quick tie strap is what it is. But there's 100 of them here. So the only thing that really I was kind of baffled on, I'm not sure why they did it, and let me see if I can find it here, is on these rolls, there's supposed to be so many ties, but one thing I'm not understanding is, give me a sec to get it undone here, is why they cut it on the end. Because you see the end of this one, it's this exact same material, just different company. You see how the end's rounded? I'm sorry, it's rounded, so sorry. Yeah, hey, look at this, guys. Look at the ends of these. Look at the ends of these. You can see them real clear on the black on black. But anyways, that was my mistake. So yeah, here's the packaging for it. But yeah, so it comes in. There's 4 rolls. It's 100 of them. But I just think it's weird how they did this. And then the other ones are like even different on these rolls. I was kind of like a little bit like disappointed because I almost thought I just didn't get the thing. So you see this one is even shorter. So I think it's kind of weird that they cut them instead of just giving a whole one. It's supposed to be whole pieces. So it's the only disappointment. I mean, I got a project I'm working on where I need these. So, and they're not going to be used in the normal factor what they're used in, but I need the Velcro part of them. So that'll work fine. But yeah. So also what's nice about these, like I said, it's nice for just the wire ties, but also too, like I have an example, give an example, like have this here, I'm not saying I would put this on there, but we'll use an example, like say for this here, you have a pen. I'll just do an example of the pen. So of course I use one of the ones that are already there. So like on this thing, it's a tripod. So we'll go put it, we'll bring it down actually, bring it down here a little bit. There we go. So with this tripod here, move this up out of the way there, get that out of the way. And if like want to put this on there, you get the strapping here. You can take and put the strapping through itself here. Get this little piece out of the way, that off of there, and you put it through here. Attach that, so that way this doesn't go anywhere. It'll be done this way. And like say I want to put the pen on here, let me extend it up just a little bit more. There we go. So if I want to put the pen on there and just hold it in place or something, there we go. Hold the pen into there, or like if, good example, like sorry about that shakiness there. No, it's enough away there. Just like if I want to put this on there, put that in there like that, hold that on there. Or if I don't want to like to bang it around, then I'll take it a step farther and it sticks to itself, of course. And put this, like say I want to do it to where it doesn't, not going to fall off of there. Of course I need more strapping for it, but that's okay. So I'll do that right now, even though it's great, just to give an example. You can do this deal here, and it can be looped through itself here. You can kind of do that, take this little piece off. Okay, so, there we go. And then you can do this to connect it. You can put it through here like this. that. And that kind of locks it together there. And we can take this power supply here if I wanted to. Try to put it like this way, or like that, or we'll put it this way. First, you have to be careful with it though, and then you can have it like, of course, you make it tight. You get it tight here. There we go. Make it tight like that. If you want to get rope that movie, you put the cord up in there too. The cord, you know, if you wanted to. But now, just I'm sitting there saying it's good for strapping things on. So I want to have something where I could put something in this. There we go. So like a little loop. So I'm going to stick something in there to hold on to. There we go. There, see. So it's got a little loop there. You know, hold on things like if you want to put a flashlight or something in there. I had to really search to find the all black packs like this. So, but yeah, like I said, I bet three. These are pretty good. I like these things. Better than trying to use like a twist tie that, you know, get lost. You can attach it to the wire like right there. But I think it works out pretty good though with these. Like I said, they're useful just, like I said, for just more than just tying wires or, you know, things like that. So what's nice is if you want to temporarily, you know, you can use a bunch of these. I've used 3 or 4 of them sometimes to, you know, hold something up or temporarily tie something together. I get a handful of these. You see, temporarily tie them together. It's Velcro brand hook and loop cable tie 8-inch black. It's a 100 pack. So each one of these are 20. I didn't think I was going to run it this long, talking about Velcro ties here. But like I said, these are just really good for different kinds of projects, you know. Like I said, I got a setup for a screen door setup I'm working on using these things. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good, gray, black, and black. So thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye-bye for now.